Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, watching me gleam, kerosene creep.
Guys, and welcome to my Psychic Connection. This is one of our specials. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but we had planned to do a fundraiser for everybody that we work with different organizations. We help certain people out. We do things like that. So we really look forward to doing things like this and being able to help people. So guys, today is our show to help out a fellow friend of mine who is an amazing creator with LGBTQ movies and movies that talk about, the passing of loved ones, how that affects us. I mean, they really get down to it and they can talk to your heart. And there's absolutely an amazing supporter of, mental health. They work as a mental health counselor as well. So they do a lot. And they were needing just a little bit of help to get their some things that they've got going on to support. And I said, you know what? I can find a way to support you guys. I'm going to have a great show, and I'm going to have everybody on my network, because they're absolutely amazing, come over and help us out just a little bit. And, let's help support those who have those mental health issues and help those that help us understand what those energies are, what we go through. Some of us that go through depression, some of us that have lost siblings due to faults of not even their own, but other people, negligence to like car crashes, things like that. So there's a lot that this creator and person does and helps out so many people in their community and the mental health industry. And so we're here to help raise some funds to help them out with their own causes. So guys, if you guys will see that there is a donation link in the chat. We will be pinning that here in just a moment, but just make sure that you guys are helping us out. But I'm not doing this alone. Of course I'm not doing this alone. I've got Energy the Metaphysical Crone. What's up?
Hello, it's great to be back after a couple of weeks away doing some personal stuff that I couldn't get out of.
We have missed you so much. It's just like, where has Energy gone? And I know you had to feel weird not being here after, because you're here twice a week. You've got Astrology Breakdown and you've got Energy the Metaphysical Crone. And then it's just like 2 weeks without doing it. I know I always feel empty and naked. Like, am I doing something wrong? I went to visit Texas. Of course, guys, I went to go visit Squirrel and her mom and had a good time with them. And it felt so weird to be at the airport while the show was going live, going, I don't know what to do. I'm doing something wrong.
That's how it felt for me. I was itchy fingered. I was like, I want to shuffle cards and give readings, but I had to be somewhere else, unfortunately, and I couldn't get out of it. So, yeah.
He says, yay, hi, Journey. So excited to finally make it here for a live. Got you up on my TV and my phone. All right, girl, rocking it. You got us in life size and you got us in pocket size. That's beautiful. But I've got more people. Energy, too. We've been spoiled. Well, we're going to get spoiled even more because we've got Destiny K here.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Energy. Hi, Journey. How are we all doing?
We're doing good. Busting the hump and getting here as fast as I could. My hair didn't dry fast enough, so it looks, I'm bringing some, 1990s back with the hairstyle.
It's a new look, a new style, new beginnings. Let's go.
But we couldn't complete this nutty group without our wonderful nutty friend from the forest, Squirrel. What's up, girl?
Hey, excited to be here. I learned something so cool today.
Oh, what's that?
If you teach a wolf to meditate, he becomes a werewolf.
Dun-dun.
Oh,
I love it.
Guys, you know, Squirrel. She loves the jokes. Humor is a great way to feel. It actually brings our spirit up. It is known facts. They have done test studies about humor, the smiling, things that you can do to get yourself out of, let's say, depression and things like that. And that's why this special is so exciting to be able to do and help the organization, you know, grow and move forward and just be here to help somebody who helps people in that field. And we are donating not only to their cause, but to a mental health organization. Plus, we are doing the dollar of every donation going to St. Jude Children's Hospital.
I'm really excited to be here helping both of those, your friends. The work
Yeah.
he's doing, that's just phenomenal work. Phenomenal.
He does it 7. Now, mind you guys, he volunteers his time for that. He does not get paid to do that.
Wow.
He is
Wow.
actually
That's amazing.
volunteering his time because his job is capable of providing him with the needs that he needs to be met to take care of himself. But on his downtime, this is what he does. So he is helping communities. He is helping all these people with mental health and telling them where they can go and how they can get help. It's a beautiful soul. So you don't see that very often for somebody to give up, except for I see it every day right here on My Psychic Connection with some of our favorite people here that do take the time to be here for you guys to provide readings each and every week, 4 days a week. And guys, Journey and Friends will be coming back. It's coming back. So guys, get ready. We'll be providing dates when that comes out. So we're looking forward to it. Guys, let's go ahead and put those thumbs up. Let's see those hearts. I know that it is Super Bowl Sunday, but please share us out as well. Guys, make sure you're checking out our YouTube content. And that way you guys know those who are using the YouTube content, who are watching those videos, commenting on those videos, hearting those videos, those are the people that are going to start getting put on the list first. Those are the people that we're going to recognize because those people are the ones that are supporting us just as much as we support you guys. So, guys, make sure that you guys are helping us out. It helps the channel out. It really makes a difference whether you realize that or not. So make sure if you guys are watching our shorts, watch them all the way through. To watch all the shorts, it takes approximately about 10 minutes, if that.
Perfect for waking up with your coffee.
Perfect with waking up with coffee.
Yeah.
Getting ready. Some of you guys are getting ready to go to bed. You know, some of the new content goes live before people go on the West Coast go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
And the shorts are awesome because that's something that, you know, if you're having a moment in your day when something's not feeling quite right, but you're super busy, then, you know, like 60 seconds and you've got a bit of pep, you've got a bit of advice, a bit of support. It's so easy to tune in.
Absolutely. And they work with your life so well. And Amanda says, I love all the shorts. Yes, you do, Amanda. And so does Love. I've seen Amanda and Love on there supporting us, and we appreciate that. So we do see it. Trust me. Taylor says, I'd be liking the content. Yes, Taylor, I do see you on there too. But guys, make sure we're all going on there supporting us and helping us out. I didn't even see you in the room yet, Taylor. I saw Amanda and Love. I didn't see Taylor. She don't have a question in yet. That's why. All right, guys. Remember, we are here to help celebrate and help a community that helps those with mental health. So guys, make sure you guys are sharing us out. Donate if you can. We appreciate it. And we've got so many things going on. Guys, do remember all the rules apply. Medical and legal, we cannot touch. Thank you for everything. You are appreciated so much. You are so welcome, Love. Thank you for supporting us. But guys, remember, no legal, no medical. That's pregnancy. If I see you ask a pregnancy question, you're going to get skipped. You ask a medical question, you're going to get skipped. If you ask a legal question, guess what? You're going to get skipped. And if you say, oh, you skipped my question, you're going to get blocked. Plain and simple. So none of the shenanigans. If you want to guarantee your reading, donate. That's how you get a guaranteed read. I've seen some rudeness, and I've let it slide and let it slide. I will not be letting it slide no more. The rudeness has to stop. We owe you nothing. We're here because we want to help and we want to be here for you guys. But we owe anybody nothing. Remember
and
that.
we love to pay it forward, don't we, Journey?
Exactly.
We love to pay it forward. That's why the donations are so important as well.
Exactly. It's an energy exchange. It's definitely an energy exchange. So, guys, make sure we're sharing this out far and wide, getting this to every place that you possibly can. We're going to be here for a little while trying to raise some money. And we've got some cool things to talk about. There's so much stuff going in the sky right now with Aquarius going, I'm going to take it all over.
Kidding, right?
No, it's
Aquarius.
I mean, the sun in Aquarius, the moon just left Aquarius. What now, Pisces?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's in Pisces
It's
now.
in Pisces right now, but it was in Aquarius. We've got, Mercury, Venus, Mars is going in on the 13th. Pluto went into Aquarius. I mean, Aquarius is like, oh, I will own it all.
Taking over the world.
All our personal
pretty
planets.
Aquarius
And that
spiritual.
moon, not only was it, moon in Aquarius, it was that new moon, and then we had that total solar eclipse. I was like,
Yes.
wow, in your
It was
face.
so powerful. You could just feel the
Yeah.
energy. You could feel the tension. You could just feel everything just shifting.
Happy Sunday. Thank you, Laura.
Happy Sunday.
All right. Loving all the beautiful emojis and everybody being here and having a great time. Guys, again, make sure if you're not a part of our YouTube channel to check that out. Check out our shorts, like our content. We make it for you. We also make it for ourselves because we like to know the information in which we're providing. Sometimes looking at the day, we realize, and I can't tell you how many times that a lot of the information that I type up and look at contributes to the day. And I'm just like, wow, I love how that just comes through for me in order to provide that for everybody. And you got myself and Destiny both providing you with angel numbers. I'm providing you the message of what that angel number means. Destiny's diving into it, and she's giving you a number for the day to connect and show you what's going to be for you that day. Mine is, hey, if you're seeing the number 86, this is what it means. This is what it means for you. So, and right now we're only up to what, 87? We're only up to 87. So I've got 3,076 of them written out. So I'm already at 3,076. I just got to keep going. But each day we'll drop a new one so everybody gets new content daily.
That's going to keep us all busy.
Yes. So I'm definitely going to, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, and then we've got the moon phases and how Squirrel is diving in and telling you guys what's happening with the moon and all the great things that we've got going on there. And she'll tell you what time it's going in, how that affects you, what you can do to use that energy in a positive way. So really like that. When it was time to play, she let you know it was time to play. Time to be serious, be serious. Know that things are coming straight forward. Moon phases is a great direction, and people fail to remember that we should pay more attention to the moon than a lot of other things because that's what directly affects us. It is the closest to us. It will affect us faster and quicker than anything else.
Absolutely. Yes. And they're practical. That's what I love about what Squirrel does with the moon phase. It's practical information. It's not just this is about the moon. This is how you can use that energy right now. I love that.
And a lot of people don't realize too that with manifestation, it's actually the full moon cycle that we're manifesting. It's like certain phases of the moon are best for those manifestation parts of the cycle. So
absolutely,
it activates it more. It gives it that power and that activation. Yeah.
And I love combining it with the signs because like before I studied astrology, I used to follow and work with the moon phases, not knowing the astrology, but adding the component of what sign the moon is in and what phase the moon is in. When you're manifesting, that can really hone in the energies and the focus. I just love that about it.
All right. So we have got a donation for a quick read. So I believe it's Lexi, to go ahead and post her question along with who she would like the reading from. So guys, if you guys do a quick read, we need you guys to post who the question is from, who you want to answer your question. A mini, a medium, or a mega. Those get all 4 of us. So if you guys are wanting to get us all 4, you need to donate for a medium, a mega, or a mini, a medium, and a mega. The 3 M's.
The 3 M's.
The 3 M's.
Mama.
I have to tell everybody, guys, this is the perfect time to do it when you've got all of us on the screen. And Lexi says she's got her question. But Lexi, who do you want to read for you? Would you like myself, Squirrel, Destiny, or Energy? Don't worry, you're not going to hurt any of our feelings. We're here to help.
Oh, decisions.
I know. And no, we will not choose for you. We will not choose for you. So
No.
don't say that. Go, oh, anybody. Don't say anybody. Go ahead and give us a name. Trust me, you don't hurt our feelings. We're all here to do the same cause, to bring money and to help this beautiful cause that we've got going on tonight.
It is. I love this cause. I love the fact that it's going to be global as well. Like it will reach out to everybody because he's just doing such amazing work.
He's got 2 movies in the works. He's got one that explains the origins of an LBGT, element of PQRS, TUV plus, add them all, get all the letters in there. But he shows the situation and what happened and the abuse and the things that happened. The story is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and I'm absolutely amazed at the work that's provided. Lexi, I need you to go ahead. Who do you want, sweetheart? Which reader? She said, sorry, I'm a slow typer.
Journey. She asked for Journey.
Where did she ask that at?
I got another part of her question too. Sorry, you guys, if we're a little slow tonight, we're a little short-handed. So
Okay.
if I look like I have resting bitch face, I don't. I'm just multitasking.
You're just intensely focused.
We're just all very relaxed because it's Sunday and it's been a day of rest. But here we are coming together and giving that beautiful guidance and things, and just to help a lot of people that's going to need to hear all of these things as well that are being said as well. And another thing as well, if someone's having a reading, take what you can from that part of the reading as well, because that can also be resonating to you as well, like from other, with situations and things as well. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep it rolling because guess what? We got donations. All right, we got a quick read with Journey. Who is it? We got Lexi. Let's go ahead and get her question on the screen. Says, hi, everyone. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, my question, I think, I'm posting a video exposing my family, but it could potentially ruin their reputation and cause major problems. Should I do it? I love Journey to answer, please. All right, honey. Well, you got me. And so when it comes down to putting out this type of exposure, not only is it going to ruin the family's reputation, but there is a huge backlash to you. And the fact that you going out and ruining this family's reputation, I'm not seeing that this is a wise choice. So from what I can tell you, is that things are going to come together, but you need to find a way to leak it without it being you directly. See what I'm saying? So if you want to tell your story or get this information out, not coming directly from you, you do not need it to come directly from you because it is going to, it will backfire on you. This is not a good way to do it. So let's say you talk to a magazine reporter or somebody like that it's coming from the magazine article, it's not coming from you. If it's coming from, let's say, a friend, you tell a friend the story, then all of a sudden it kind of spreads like wildfire. It's still directly not coming from you. So you just thought I was talking to a friend. You've got to find a way to protect yourself. You cannot do this directly, because if you do it directly, let's say you post the video, you are in trouble. There's slander. There's all kinds of things that come with. There's legal consequences that come with that, which I can't get into because we don't do legal here. But I get that this is not safe. So for you to do this directly is not good for you. It's not good for you. So I need you to recognize what you can do, what you can say. Let it go through a third party person and let that happen, because with that being the case, the other person's not going to get into trouble because they're just repeating what they've heard. Okay? So it's not going to affect you the same way. You were talking to a friend that kind of exposed it. Okay, sorry about that, but I needed to get things off my chest. And it's funny because right now we're in a place where we're talking mental health, and we're trying to help those who are in that type of scenario and they need to get things off their chest. There's nothing wrong with you being able to see or say how you see things, because we all have that freedom. That's what happens. That's what being human's all about: living, feeling emotions, expression. But you doing it directly, I feel like that would cause harm to you directly. So I'm getting red flags all the way around that. I don't feel like that is healthy. I feel like you need to work towards an idea to maybe possibly talk to a couple people and let it trickle out that way, rather than it coming directly from you. Like you're the one posting it, you're the one doing it. And in reality, all you were doing was talking to a friend. You know that this is not going to stay secret. This is not going to stay secret. The minute you tell somebody, this will not be a secret. It will spread like wildfire, Lexi. So I need you to be smart, strategic about it. Be strategic about it. That's the best way to say this. I know that the truth needs to come to the surface. I know that the truth needs to come out. And by getting that fear of that truth coming out, you'll see that the family will change their attitude. They will change their actions, but they will fight it at first. But this is an Aquarius energy right now. We've got tons of it. No one's going to see their lies. So they're not going to be able to tell stories, not going to be able to lie to you, because the truth is going to be before them and it won't work in their favor. So that's what's going to make them change. Yes, are they going to try to lie at first? Absolutely. They're just trying to save themselves. Don't worry, the truth will come out, but please, please, please do not be direct with it. She says, thank you so much. I've spoken to my cousin and my aunt. They have big mouths, so it will definitely spread. Oh, yeah, like wildfire. That's what I was saying. It's like telephone. One person's going to tell one other person, and then all of a sudden the story gets bigger, and then the story gets bigger, then the story gets bigger. We need that type of let the story get bigger, because now it's no longer directly coming from you. It's coming from everybody else, and everybody else that spread that story, they'll get a little heat, but they can't handle multiple people. But if it was you alone doing it, they would snap on you so quick, it would be terrible. It'd be absolutely terrible. The lies that would come out about you. You don't need that. So move forward in your own way, but do not let them get the best of you. All right? Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for helping out our cause. We do appreciate it, guys. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribe.
Yeah, oh my Lord.
All right. Did everybody miss the theme song? There it was. It's a really cool song. You guys should check it out. All right, guys.
Taking my ball and going home.
I was like, hang on a minute, what's going on? But
well, that was supposed
like
to be the
it's
bell.
Aquarius, and everyone's a bit quirky at the minute, and Journey's getting his quirky ones out.
Yeah, this Aquarius energy is, they're very to the point. Sometimes they come off cocky. Like an Aquarius, the way they speak is like when they get to a certain point, there's a no nonsense to it at all. Or little jokey things work their nerves. And they're like, why are we doing this? This is stupid. Stop. And So they get what seems like they're mouthy, but they're just so direct. They have no filter on that.
I was
They have
gonna say
no
straight to the point. Like what you see is what you get.
absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
that fixed air energy. It's fixed air. You know, air about communication, thinking, planning, and that fixed. Once they fix onto something, that's it. But they like to have their facts about it or their own opinions about it.
Yeah.
And this is a leap year too, guys. This is also a leap year. Something different about this year. And I know everybody's feeling it as we go into 2024. I've seen a lot of talk about like, oh, look at this has happened, this has happened, this has happened. This is not the first time that all this type of stuff happens, but this is the first time ever that there are so many people with their phones out and they're recording everything and they're broadcasting everything. Everybody's wanting to get everybody's attention. So a lot of the stuff that's out there is attention grabbing, clickbait.
Oh,
And
God.
so I want people to be looking at it. When you know it's nonsense, scroll. Keep going. It's nonsense. Do not feed yourself with nonsense. Use this energy. It's so powerful right now. I am so empowered right now with it. I'm just like soaking crystals in the moonlight like crazy right now.
Wouldn't it be great if it like negated all the TikTok astrologers? Not like TikTok, because there are some good astrologers on TikTok, but the pop astrologers who use a sensationalism to get your attention. The sky is falling. The sky is. Yeah, get rid of all of it. Y'all don't listen to that.
Oh yeah, sometime in September is supposed to be the last day on Earth. Yeah, I saw all that. I was like, okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
No.
there's this thing as well, that because something is either written externally, videoed, then it must be authoritative, it must be true. And with social media, the way it's grown over the last however many years, anybody can put their own point of view up and say that this is the truth, but it's their truth. It's not necessarily reality's truth, if that makes sense.
Well, like I always say, opinions are like assholes, and everybody's got one.
You say it so much better than I do.
I always add to that.
But you say
Like,
it just so
opinions.
smoothly.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but that doesn't mean they have to be assholes about it.
Right.
Nice.
Well, some, just like assholes, some of them stink, some of them don't.
Love said mine is missing. I'm wondering if she meant her opinion or her. Wait, never mind.
All right, guys. We've got more going on here. So thank you guys for everybody who's donating. And we've got our next donation. So let's go ahead and take it, guys.
Oh, it's me. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, Gemma Paul, for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So thank you. So Gemma, my lovely, your question is, will I be more sociable and get out a bit more towards the end of the year? Okay, my lovely, let's have a look into this for you and see what I pick up for you intuitively. And then if I feel drawn to using cards, I will. Let's see what we get, my lovely. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Gemma, when I connect with your energies, wow, I do want to say that right now that you are definitely starting to really work on all of the things that trigger you before from your past. And I also want to say, when I connect with your energies, it's like you are really, starting to work on feeling, clearing like anxiety away, but also you're also understanding and finding and grasping of what it is, were the things that were triggering you before previously. And I want to say to you, this is the perfect timing for you to really start moving forward and seeing now that you're needing to get out, of being in a sense of like stuck in that rut, and holding yourself back and keeping yourself in the dark. Because what spirit is wanting you to do right now, my lovely, is about stepping into the light and actually seeing, you know, and saying to you that you are going to be able to get over this fear that you have been carrying for quite a long period of time. So I do feel like, in regards with how you've been feeling, you know, it's like you're wanting to do these things, but the things that you're wanting to do, it's like you've had that fear put in you to say that you can't do them. So I want to say that Spirit now really is cheering you on now to go towards what it is that you're needing to do. And I just strongly get that this is about you facing your fears and standing up to them now, and really owning it, taking it, and controlling yourself, but your feelings and emotions at the same time. I want to say, in regards of you becoming more sociable, do I feel that for the end of the year? Absolutely. And I want to say the first place where we're going to start with this for you, my lovely, okay, is about your confidence. This is about you bringing your confidence back, because I do want to say, I want to go back about 4 years previous. I feel like it was around that time that you had your confidence completely knocked and washed away from you. But what Spirit is saying to you right now, my lovely, that we are now trying to build you back up again, to give you that trust within yourself. I've been pushing myself to get out more, but will have a setback with a long recovery for my op. Want to work on my anxiety after. Okay, my lovely. So I feel what you're needing to do, take like baby steps, take little steps day by day, and then take every day as it comes. But just know that there are good things that are coming up for you moving forwards in regards to being sociable. Okay, let's see what the cards are saying for you, my lovely. The Moonology deck I'm going to be using for you. Okay, wow, yes, it's saying here, you are good enough. And this card is saying now that you are able and capable of stepping into your power of what needs to happen. What do you need to release, my lovely? You need to now release any fears, any worries, anything that is really playing on your mind. Again, it's time for you to release that negativity. So Spirit is really, you know, cheering you on now to release all of them things out of your life that are no longer serving you. And it's saying, look, hold your vision. I do feel that you have been visualizing and seeing good things for you to come into the future. And I do feel that you are visualizing yourself being more confident within yourself and more sociable as well. The goal is to go on holiday and break away. Absolutely. And I do strongly do believe and feel that you are going to be able to do that, my lovely. And Spirit is just saying to you, you know, now it's you to put in the work for it. And when you start working for it and understanding what it is that you're needing to see, you are going to be able to get through with that as well, my lovely. Okay, but that is what I'm getting for you, my lovely. But thank you so much there for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. And the underneath of the deck for you, my lovely, as well, is confidence is your key to success. So this is exactly what you're needing to do here. This is the main key factor. It's all about bringing you back into that confidence so you can understand and know that you are good enough once you release that negativity. And this is going to be something that is going to be amazing for you as well. So thank you. And thank you for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So thank you. And Gemma says, thank you. And you look amazing tonight. Oh, thank you very much, my lovely. Thank you. And love and light to you.
All right. Yes, that was a good read. And the energies that are out, I'm telling you, they're strong, guys. We got to use these to our benefits. Let's take that, like I was saying, that truth. Not only seeing the truth around you, but seeing the truth within yourself. What are the things that are true to you? And what are the things you've been lying to yourself about? And how can I work on that? How can I fix that about myself? And it kind of goes along with, you know, the mental health thing. The most toxic person to you is yourself. You will beat yourself down before anybody else will. And we've got to stop doing that to ourselves. Because the one thing is like, oh, do I like this shirt? Everybody doesn't like it, but I really liked it. But then all of a sudden you stopped wearing it because no one else liked it. Well, why are you wearing clothes for everybody else? Guess what? Them clothes are for you to wear. People may not say, Journey, I like your hair. I like it. It's fun. I've been changing it up, doing different things just to see what I like. Letting it go long, letting it get shorter. It'll probably get shorter again because I feel like cutting it. but it's fun for me, and I don't really care what everybody else thinks about what that is. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. So it's not for everybody, it's for me. And not everybody's going to like what you do. Not everybody's going to like what you say. Because again, here we go with those opinions. Everybody's got one. And trust me, I can go online and look at things and I could nitpick people to death, but that's not what I want to do. Guys, we got to use this energy in a good way. Let's be positive about it. But guys, guess what? Journey, you should try purple hair. No, I love purple.
I wear purple hair.
It's one of my favorite colors, and the answer to that is no. I did color in my hair back in my 20s. I'm definitely not 20 anymore. But yeah, it was fun for a second, but I've got a lot of cool things coming up. So I've got like a lot of photo shoots to do, and I definitely don't want to have purple hair for it. So Love says, I feel that way about my hair too. Absolutely. Do what feels right for you. Amanda says, yeah, like when I shaved half my head and cut my long hair to go short, all kinds of reactions. But these reactions are from everybody else because they're used to you being a certain way. They're not used to a form of expression. And it's your form of expression. It's the way you feel. It's the way you want to look. You do things for a reason. Follow through with it to find out what that reason is. All right. Well, I got more news for you because guess what, guys? We got a mega
Wow, we had. Thank you, Unique. That is so wonderful of you to donate to this very, very special fundraiser that we're holding this evening to help so many people around the world. So Unique is asking, oh, and by the way, Unique, you get a reading from all four of us. It's not just me. So I'm just kicking things off, so to speak. So Unique's question is, I keep missing my reading, laugh out loud. Well, I hope you're here for this one now. And the question is, so will Jabari and I succeed in this business together? Oh, Unique, I love doing business questions. So let's have a look at how this might move forward for you both. So I'm going to lay out some cards, the energies for the business at the moment. I'm going to look at it about 6 months from now. I'm going to look at the second 6 months, which will take us roughly to this time next year. I'm going to have a look at the challenges around this business. And Unique goes, yay, lol. I mean, laugh out loud. I've got to keep saying laugh out loud instead of lol. Otherwise, people think I've gone lolly. And the other card I want to do is looking at the positives for you as well. I'm using a new deck. It's a cartoon deck, so I'm being a bit silly tonight. But let's get down to some serious business because business is a serious thing. The energies at the moment for you and Jabari with this business, I've got the Devil card reversed. So there is something around this business that you're both not seeing, that you're both not looking at. When I have the Devil reversed, it's less about what's going on externally about the business. It's more about what's going on internally. I don't feel that you're both completely on the same page regarding this business. And I feel that there's some self-doubts around it as well. And I feel that's actually why you're asking the question, because the fear is coming up, the self-doubt is coming up. And so that energy that you have at the moment is kind of impacting on how you're looking at the business and how you might move forward with it. Now, between now and the next 6 months, I've got the 8 of Wands reversed. So I feel that business growth is going to be slow over the next 6 months. My feeling is that you're just at the beginning of this journey, that you're just at the start of this business. And so it is going to take a while for it to build up. So what I see here is you've got to get things into alignment. I feel that there are things that still need to be tweaked, things that are not complete about this business yet. I feel you need to go back and look at your business plan, because if you want the business to move a little more quickly and turn this card around into the 8 of Wands, all moving in the same direction, all moving a bit faster, you need to go back and review your business plan, review your business budget. If you do that, then there's more of an opportunity for things to pick up more quickly in the next 6 months. Let's look at the second 6 months. And I have the Magician card reversed. The Magician is about manifestation. So I feel that over the next 12 months for you in this business, it's a slow burn. It's going to take a while for it to build. It's almost like that you and Jabari are having to find your way. You haven't quite found your way with it. You've got lots of ideas. You're kind of going off on different tangents. I see it's almost like a fireworks display. I see idea here, idea there. You need to get cohesive about it. So I see for the next 12 months that things are going to be a little bit slow with this business as you fit into it and as it fits into you. Now, the obstacles, I've got the Empress reversed. And this is what happens to me a lot of the time. I get the information and then I look at the card. The card is saying, and Unique says, yes, give me all the nitty gritty, good and bad. Girl, you will get it from me, I promise you. But the challenges with this Empress card is not trying to grow too big too soon, not to try and do everything at once, because it takes, statistics say it takes about 3 to 5 years for a business to break even on average. That doesn't mean you're going to be average, but I do feel that you need to give more time. You need to focus on one area, one aspect of the business, as opposed to trying to do it all at once in order to get the rewards immediately. The positives. Now, this is what I love. Going forward, we've got the Two of Cups here. And as you go forward through the next 12 months, you and Jabari are going to see eye to eye. You are going to be on the same page. Now, the Two of Cups can also be about contracts. So be aware about any legal documents that you have to sign around your business. Now, I'm not doing a legal reading about whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, but what I'm saying is make sure you check the paperwork, any paperwork that you do with suppliers between you and Jabari. Do you have your own business contract with each other? That is something to consider if you don't. So you have clear boundaries about who does what in the business and who is responsible for different aspects of it. That will prevent confusion in the longer term. I'm going to do a little tea coin because it wouldn't be energy if I didn't add a tea coin to the reading. So what have we got? We've got the tornado. So I feel that you've got to slow things down, a lot of chaos. And Unique says, I sure am all over the place, millions of ideas. Yeah, start with one or two. Look at your priorities. Look at who your market is. Look at who your clients or customers will be. What do they want, as opposed to what you want to provide to them? And then you won't get caught up in this tornado of everything trying to be done at once, which will be stressful and confusing for both of you. So I do hope you found that to be of help. And I am going to pass you on to our beautiful Destiny Kate.
Hi, lovely Unique. Thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections with your beautiful question. Now, as I was sitting here connecting to your energies, I was picking up exactly what energy was picking up as well. And I definitely do feel at the moment there's not quite enough stability in regard with the, I want to say, with both of you reading off the same page, should we say. So I want to say to you, when I connect here, I feel like there needs to be more balance, there needs to be more stability, and there needs to be a more of an understanding in regards of communication. I want to say to you, when I connect with your energies, Unique, my lovely, I feel that, as you were saying, you know, you're a little bit scattered at the moment, you know, here, there, and everywhere. So what I want you to do for me, I want you to, you know, to ground yourself. And I feel that once you, you know, ground yourself and in a sense, meditate on this as well, because I do feel that you are full of very, you know, lots of ideas. You are a very creative person. But at the same time, Giovanni, my lovely, he isn't on the same page as you at the moment. And I want to say to you, it's like whatever you're saying at the moment, you know, with your ideas and your creativity, it's like literally going in one ear and it's coming straight back out the other. So I feel that at the moment, you know, the focus isn't there in regards with them. I do want to say, once you can both grasp and understand and find this balance and come back into alignment with one another, I do strongly feel then that things are going to start moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. The word I just heard there is like have faith and believing in your dreams. So I want to say to you, when I connect here, it's like you have always visualized yourself of running a business successfully. But I want to say to you, at the time when you was having these visions before, it was like it was on your own. It wasn't with anybody else. So I want to say to you, as time's gone on and forwards, obviously, you know, your journey is changing all the time. But I want to say to you that once we have and can step into this confidence and this balance and finding, I do strongly feel that it is all about the communication. Spirit just keeps saying to me, we need to have communication, because if there's no communication, there's no way that it's going to be able to go forward as well. So I completely understand in regards with what energy was saying as well. It's going to be like a slow moving process to start with. So I want to say that it's going to feel like everything's a little bit, going uphill at the moment. So it's going to feel a little bit of a struggle, but at the same time, Spirit does not want you to give up on this. This is all about the perseverance here. And I want to say, once you start to find and grasp what it is that is needing to be communicated to you both, okay, and that you then are both reading off the same page as one another, I then do feel strongly that everything is going to be that you are going to move forwards with this. Thank you, Spirit. But I want to say to you, I feel like this is going to be more towards like the end of the 6 months, and that's what I heard, 6 as well. So I feel like between now and the 6 months coming forward, between now, work on this communication with Giovanni, take them baby steps and do gradual things so that you're both reading off the same page. I feel like you're definitely the awoken one, Unique, when I connect with your energies 110%, if not 1000%. I feel like Giovanni isn't quite fully there yet in regards with the communication and being fully awakened like yourself. So it's like you have got all of these things that you are putting into place, but Giovanni is still a few paces behind you. So once you're both working and moving together forwards on this, it's going to then open up all of the rest of the things that needs to come in as well. So I feel like this is going to be, do you see us hitting 6 figures consistently within the next few years? Yes, I do, but I want to say it's going to take, I want to say like about 2 to 3 years I'm hearing in regards with hitting that sort of figures, my lovely. But Spirit is saying to you, you will get through it, because it's all about that perseverance. But I do want to say, with the communication that needs to come in, that is the whole key factor here of building up all of this in regards with the business, because then it's all going to make perfect sense of what is needed to happen. But at the same time, even though it's going to be taking little baby steps, and it's going to seem like thank you, Spirit. The word I heard is going to seem very tedious. It's going to seem very tedious, but even though that it's tedious, it's beautiful, because it's that transformation at the same time that you are going to see that is unfolding in front of your eyes as well. And I want to say to you, try not to, thank you, Spirit. The word I heard is like fixate on this, and also take your mind off of it by grounding yourself, meditating, coming back into balance with yourself. And I feel that you are then going to awaken Giovanni at the same time, so then you can both be reading on the same page. So I strongly do believe and feel that things are going to come forward as well. I don't know why, but Spirit said I need to just look at the underneath of the deck here. Wow, the underneath of the deck. And I was asked by Spirit to do this. Adjustments are required. Wow, powerful. So again, that is saying to you right there, that's giving you that confirmation that when you can make the adjustments and things that you need to do together, then you're going to be both reading off the same page. But I can see, even though there's a build up, it's a beautiful transformation at the same time. But you are going to be able to go into this knowing that you have done things step by step by step, and you're going to have all of that to show for it as well. Rather than going from start to finish with the race, you're going to do the bits in between as well. And that is what's going to make it magical, powerful, but also show all of that time, effort and energies, blood, pain, sweat and tears that you have put into this. It's going to be wonderful. So just keep persevering, my lovely, in regards to that. But that is what I get for you. Thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. I'm now going to pass you over to school, and thank you.
You're muted, babe. You were testing us, remember?
I was testing you.
Hi, Unique. And Unique says, I know this is off topic and random, But do I get 4 questions? Probably won't ask all 4, but this just hit me. What happened in my son's room the other night? Everything on his dresser fell and broke. Okay, Unique, let me know if you want me to answer your original. I cannot speak.
Original
Let me
question.
know if you know a good speech therapist. Let me know if you want me to answer your original question because I've laid those down, or if you want me to answer this one or both. I'll be quick. So, and she said, "Hey, sugar." So, hey. So just let me know what you want me to do. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on the original because I've got some information here that I feel is very important for you. And what I'm getting right off the bat is that you're extremely emotional. You are so emotionally invested in this particular business that sometimes you're unable to see it in a logical manner. And with the ideas, I've got the Eight of Swords here. And the Eight of Swords is the ideas are trying to get yourself, and she said, whatever you choose. I'll throw a couple of cards and see if I can see anything on that other one, but I think Journey would have a lot of fun with that. So I'll probably go ahead and leave that for him since I already threw these. With that Eight of Swords, I'm seeing those ideas as a desperate move to get out of a trap, like a desperation to make this work. But the thing is, you already have a solid plan. You would not have gone into business with Javari if you hadn't already discussed and seen eye to eye on a very solid plan. So I'm begging you to do what Destiny said and write these ideas down. Do not give them any credence when you have them. Write them down, revisit them 2 days, a week later to see, wow, that was a stupid idea. What was I thinking? Or to see, you know what? We could implement this. Because what's happening is you're coming up with so many ideas out of that emotional place that not all of them are really healthy ideas and they're deterring you from the original plan. So start doing that immediately, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you to sit down with Jabari and exchange those ideas one at a time because I do feel like there is something missing with this particular plan, but the desperate, oh well, we can do this and we can do that is taking you away from the original idea. Sit down and brainstorm, look over both of your ideas, see what can actually contribute to your business, not make it bigger, not sensationalize it, but make it stronger, firmer, and more solid. See what communicates ideas to the community of what this business is all about. I do see that a change does need to take place. Absolutely. I've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. A change needs to take place for any forward movement. I think the biggest change is that I don't want you to become non-emotionally attached to your business, but I need you to take a logical step back. She says, great idea. I joined his company and created an LLC with him, but it's all fresh and new to me. Yes, absolutely. And you're trying to find ways to make it bigger and better. You need to be looking for ways to make it solid first, like feasible first. Okay. And I don't want you to not be emotionally attached because it takes a bit of passion to make something happen. Just step back and look at it logically for a minute. Use that Aquarius energy that's all around us. And come Tuesday, that when Mars goes into Aquarius, that's all about our ambitions and our desires to move forward and do better. So use that Tuesday. Tuesday would be a great day for you two to brainstorm and really, really singular eyes. That's a new word, singular eyes. Those ideas that would really propel that forward. I do see that this company can grow. It is immature at the moment, and I don't mean like, oh gosh, you're so grown. I mean immature as in it's new. And you are giving a lot of nurturing and tenderness into it. You just gotta focus that tenderness. That is a coin That is earth. That is practical common sense. Be more commonsensical about it. And the card that I pulled for timing, you're going to love this because Energy had this card as well. I don't think hers was for timing, but this is the Two of Cups. That seeing eye to eye, but this is the Cancer card. So late June, early July is when this is going to start really coming through. Don't be sad that it's going to take that long, because I believe it was Energy that said it statistically takes 3 to 5 years for a business to really start getting out of the red. That is a truth. And that's really quickly for you to start seeing improvement. That improvement will only come if you implement those changes and start taking logical steps and stop making desperate ideas. It doesn't need to be desperate yet. Make solid ideas, honey. I hope that helps. Good luck. I can't wait to see how amazing you two do together. And I'm going to pass you on to Journey and see what he says.
All right. So, with all this business talk and everything going on, Unique, I'm going to tell you right now that you and Jabari need to actually sit down, like everybody's been telling you guys, sit down and communicate. But you guys need to communicate where your strengths are. So let's say she goes, I even decided to go back to college and get a master's in the field. I hope I actually graduate because I'm oblivious to this whole thing, but he thought it would be good for us. Right, and it can be. But here's the thing. The school is great, but do not let school over consume you where you're not paying attention to the business, because then that's going to backfire. Then you're going to find yourself in the red, not in the black. So you need to make sure that you're paying attention to all things. Now, don't overwhelm yourself when it comes to the business, but I am going to say this. You and Jabari need to sit down and find out where your strengths are. Where is he the strongest at? And if that's where he's strongest in doing a certain thing in the business, that's where he needs to put his focus. If you're stronger on, let's say, providing the social media networking, then that's where you need to focus. But both of you do not need to be crossing over top of each other, because that's where you guys are going to run into a bunch of collisions. There's going to be arguments, and this business will not move forward. It will fall apart. You guys need to find your strengths and stick with them. Allow yourself to be open to learning new stuff, but do not step on his toes. Do not allow him to step on your toes, because if you guys are doing that, you guys are going to misstep. You're going to have a lot of problems, and you're going to find yourself not wanting to do this business. So this is definitely something that you need to pay attention to. This is definitely knowing each other in the best way possible. She put, yes, that's what we did. Okay. The reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm already seeing you jumping in his section and him doing the same to you. And it's not you guys showing or learning, it's trying to do the job. So make sure that you are staying in your lane. That was a big thing, even with this company here, where we are working in the back and we got to tell people, make sure you stay in your lane. Because if you're trying to do something and somebody else does it, it screws up your rhythm. And you won't believe how badly it frustrates you and blanks you out. Then all of a sudden you're like a blank canvas. You're like, I forgot what I was doing. I had a rhythm, but somebody jumped in and did something that screwed up my rhythm. Make sure you guys stay on rhythm. Okay? That is what I got for that question. Now, you were talking about your son and all of the stuff in there. She goes, I know it's off topic. Okay, yeah, I already know this part. Thank you for the question. So everything fell off his dresser. It wasn't anything else. This was a projection of energy release. She goes, you ain't never lied. I'm not going to. I'm not going to lie to you, because what benefit do I get out of that? Not a damn thing. So what I can tell you right now, when it comes to the sun stuff in the room, that is a projection. He projected this negativity out of him. So I actually feel as though that he's going through some very rough emotions. So it wasn't a spirit, it was him. And anybody, and I'm not saying that he's like the only one that can do it. Anybody can do this, and they don't realize it. And the first thing that people's minds go to, there's a spirit in here. No, it's not always the spirit. Sometimes the way you emotionally ball energy up and it gets released, when you get to that aha moment, or you've had too much and you just can't hold it in anymore, it's like an explosion of energy, and then it smashed everything off. So that was not a ghost nor a spirit, but his own energy. He has got some things he needs to get off his chest. You need to communicate with your son. Find out what it is that's bothering him so deeply that has got this much emotion, this much chaos inside of his system to allow that to happen. She goes, what? It was like 3 a.m. Everything flew off his dresser and shattered. It's when it released. In this moment in time, yes, I know the 3 a.m. mark. Everybody's like, ooh, it's the devil. It's not the devil. It's not a spirit. That was him. That was him releasing frustrations. Yes, it may have been that. She goes, he did this sleep through. Okay, he did sleep through it. The thing is he said through it. All right. I'm not sure where the said comes from. But anyways, the thing is that this was a frustration. Even if he was sleeping when it happened, it doesn't matter. That makes it more understandable when someone astral projects out of their body in their sleep. If they have got enough energy, I'm going to talk to him tonight because, child, I can't raise Carrie. Laugh out loud. Hey, take a look at the book, girl. Take a look at the book. You might get some ideas of how to get that under control. So the thing is that this was an astral projection. That's why I said he projected. He astral projected this energy out. So maybe in his astral projection self, he did that to his dresser. And in real life, it happened. If there is enough energy behind it, you can move things. That's how people get to telekinesis. Everybody's like, oh, telekinesis can't happen. It most certainly can. And telekinesis starts with astral projection. I talk about this in the dream show. Unique says he said he slept through it. Laugh out. Yeah. He was astral projecting and he has anger and it's showing. So talk to him, find out where he's at, find out what is making him do what he's doing right now. And in astral projection, it does, if you work with astral projection long enough, it does turn into telekinesis. But it takes a long time. She goes, that's kind of dope. It is. But I'm going to tell you, it takes a great mind to get telekinesis to work. I will have a show on the Dream Show to talk about how this telekinesis works, because I could break this down for hours, and it's pretty cool how it comes together and makes everybody, the science behind it. You guys know me. I like the science behind it. I don't want to be like, oh, just because it happens. That doesn't fucking work for me. I don't do just because. I want to know why, how, where, when, what's your name, what's your birthday, where'd you come from, who's your mama. I want to know it all, okay? That's just me. That's that Virgo side of me that wants to know everything. How many freaking hairs are on your big toe? I need to know. I need to know. So with him, you need to break down and find out what he's feeling inside, because that part of him is projecting. And it's maybe not something that he's saying out loud, but it is definitely in his subconscious. So subconsciously, he's feeling a lot of anxiety. He's feeling a lot of anger. He's feeling a lot of things that are throwing him into this negativity that he holds within. She goes, my 7-year-old may be able to as well. He tells us what we do in our rooms at night, even the nap. Oh, yeah. So sounds like you're raising yourself a little bit of psychics. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Kids are more open to it than adults. Adults have been lied to. They close it off. They try to find some reason as to why certain things happen, and they've taken this whole spirituality out of it. Well, guess what? Whether you take it out or not, it still exists and it's still here. It's still here. I have people, I don't believe in that. I don't give a shit. Or I don't believe in what you believe in. But guess what? It still exists. Doesn't mean I have to believe it. It just know it exists. And Unique says, thank you. Thank y'all. I don't bother y'all no more. All right, honey, you're not a bother, but thank you so much for the donation and helping us with all of this support, guys. Remember, we are trying to raise money for not only for just St. Jude Children's Hospital, but we're also helping some of the mental health companies. I forget the name. I have to look it up because I have it. As a matter of fact, I'll do that as we're getting ready to do our next reading. So we have another reading coming. And let's see here. Let me tell you what it is. It's NAMI, N-A-M-I, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So that is the company that we are providing some money for. We're also St. Jude Children's Hospital and helping a person who does so much for his community and for people who have mental health issues. Amanda says, great cause. It absolutely is. We're so excited that we are here to be able to do that, especially on Super Bowl Sunday, guys. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We're here doing readings with y'all. It's crazy.
And I'm missing my 49ers, man.
Yes, you're missing them. But it's okay.
But I love it here.
But you're here and you're helping it, and we appreciate it. And guys, we're going to keep it going. Do remember, $1 of every donation goes to St. Jude. Half of what's going to NAM, and then we've got the other half going to a good friend of mine who is making movies to help people understand what mental health does and the reactions. The movies are amazing. I've already seen clips and pieces of it, and I am also credited in the movie because I have donated to help make that happen. And now that everybody else is here, their names will be accredited too. So you will see Energy's name on there. You will see Squirrel's name and Destiny's name. So they'll be in the ending movie credits when they actually go live. And
wow.
Amazing.
Yes, Amanda, it is NAMI. All right, so let's keep it going, guys, because guess what? Guess what?
Wow.
We got more.
Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, Chriselle Murphy, my lovely, for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So your question is, hi guys, can I get a reading? I have a new job starting tomorrow that I can't make my mind up if I should start it tomorrow or not. And thank you. Okay, my lovely, let's have a look into this and see what I feel on a vibrational level for you. Here we go. Chriselle, my lovely. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Here we go. Okay, first things first, lovely, when I connect with energies, wow, I definitely do feel there is excitement there, but also at the same time, I'm feeling a lot of nerves as well. And what I want to say, you know, when we're starting something new, it's about the not knowing of how it's all going to fall into place and how it's all going to pan out. So I want to say to you, go into this with a, you know, be cool, calm and collective. And I want to say to you, what is going to happen is you're going to learn things step by step here. But with what's meant to be happening for you, do I feel that you're going to go into this? Spirit is saying to me, yes. But also at the same time, I do feel there is a little bit of a doubt here that, you know, that you're saying to yourself, but am I doing the right thing? Am I going to be, you know, making the right choices? You know, am I going to be wanting, am I going to like what I'm doing? Okay. And I want to say to you, at the moment, you've got so many questions and things that you're asking yourself, that what you're doing is you are weighing yourself down with all of this self-doubt within yourself. Okay. And what I'm hearing for you, it's all about taking that leap of faith. And they're saying to me that if you don't take this experience and what's behind it and what's meant to be doing to go forward, you're never going to know. And this is something that I feel, you know, things are all trial and error. And what I want to say is, even if it's something that you feel that doesn't work out for you, that's okay. But at least you know that you've experienced that. But I want to say to you, I do strongly feel as time goes on and forwards that you are going to really start to enjoy what it is you're doing. I also feel when I connect with your energies, Chriselle, my lovely, that it's something different to what you'd normally do. And this is why you've got this, you know, like for an example, okay, and you're in your car and you go over like a big like bump in the road. And I want to say to you, get that, you know, that feeling in your stomach where you just feel like this sensation. That's exactly how you're feeling right now. But what I want to say, once you actually get there and once you're in that surrounding, I do feel that all of this feeling of how you've been having self-doubt about yourself and trying to deter yourself away from going forwards towards this, I feel like that is all going to come to like a balance within itself as well. Spirit is saying to me, you need to do it. Okay, I am hearing that. I feel that you need to at least try and test the waters. And I keep hearing that if you don't test the waters and try it, you're never going to know what it felt like and, you know, what it was all about. So in regards to your question, do I feel that you're going tomorrow? Spirit is saying yes, you are going to be going tomorrow, my lovely. But just know that everything is going to work in your favor as well. And I want to say to you, the more calm and collective you are, the better you're going to be within yourself, and you are going to feel so much more relaxed as well at the same time, my lovely. But I am wishing you all the very, very best for tomorrow, my lovely, and sending you so much love and light as well. And thank you so much there for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connection. So thank you.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for these donations that are coming in. We have gotten, some of my friends have decided to donate. They don't want to ask a question, but they wanted to make sure that they donated to the cause. So I want to say thank you to those friends of mine who have put forth that they have brought forth an additional $70 to the cause.
Nice.
So
Amazing.
Yes, I appreciate them so much. I wanted to do a call out. They want to remain anonymous, so I'm going to leave it as anonymous.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's lovely.
I love them. I appreciate it, guys. We all love the love here. Oh, look at, we couldn't have a non-crystal from coming from good old over there.
I can't help myself. They're attached to me permanently.
Now, we all do something special on all of our shows. I read The Sacred Forest. Squirrel reads from the Human
Spirit Oracle.
And Chriselle says, wow, thank you, Destiny. Love that. And so true. And yes, that is how you say my name.
Oh, thank you, lovely. Thank you so much there for that beautiful confirmation. Thank you.
All right,
all
guys.
The best for tomorrow.
Make sure that we are subscribed to the YouTube channel, watching our shorts, checking out our shows, guys. We've got readers all the time here, and we want to bring more to you, but we need you guys to share the word. Now, sharing the word is just placing it on a YouTube channel or placing it on Facebook, TikTok, wherever you share out and get some views and stuff to come our way. We'd appreciate it. We always appreciate the love that you guys give us, but we want to go far and wide than we already are. We're already on 190 platforms, only 4 of these platforms where you can actually talk to us. So you put the word out. We enjoy those who listen to us, and I want to say that to everybody on our iHeart, our Apple podcasts, our Alexa. We have a lot of people that listen to us on Alexa and Audible, even Spotify, guys. We're on Spotify. You guys can find us everywhere. If you guys can hear a podcast, we're on it, including YouTube Music. That is one of our newest ones. So technically, it's 191 because we just added that one. So
You just said over 190.
It's 191 now.
Yes, it's over 191. There we go. But definitely, we have so many places where you guys can, listen or comment or come in. We also have mypsychicconnection.com where you guys can get one-on-one readings. Starting that, you get 3 free minutes to start off with, and then you guys can talk about what you need to talk about there. There's where you can ask your general questions. What has Spirit got for me? Things to that nature. We'll be more than happy to answer that. The reason we don't do that here on the air, and even these ladies have seen it with me when they ask me a general question where I'm like telling it like it is, and the person they're talking about goes, well, I'm here. And I'm like, and? That doesn't change the reading because you're here. I'm sorry I'm not sparing your feelings, sir, but she needs to realize who you are. And so to save that type of drama, because it got gross in the chat room, we don't do that. So you guys can do that on My Psychic Connection, where it's a little bit safer for you to talk to me one-on-one. And I've had some serious conversations with people and a lot of awakenings and just brilliant understandings about a lot of things. So that way. And if you guys know about the astrology breakdown, where we sit and talk about all the different things going on in the stars, we do have it where you guys can go to mypsychicconnection.com, set up an appointment to get a natal chart reading. So guys, check that out. Learn everything there is to know about you. Are you living your path or are you fighting your path? Let's find out, because a lot of things that you're doing and you're like, God, life is so hard. Are you fighting yourself or are you living to what you're supposed to be living to? It's amazing.
It is.
These ladies here, oh, I'm living my chart. I've been living my chart for 25 years. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad I could. And you know what? I didn't get the chart in the same way everybody else does. I see it differently, but I knew what I was supposed to do, and I took that leap of faith, and I haven't looked back, and I'm so happy that I was able to do what I do today. So,
and you will be surprised at how many people, when they have their chart done, actually come to the realization that they're not living their chart because they're listening to other people's expectations, other people's opinions, and the natal chart can really open that up for people and go, wow,
And
yeah, I can do this.
Not even just people we know, like you're supposed to be doing this. Like, I know a lot of people live to make their parents happy, but even societally, like how many of our mutable signs are told every day of their lives, you're supposed to have a 9-to-5 regular job, and they find out, wait, I don't have to do this. What?
exactly.
Yeah, I'm mutable. I can speak from experience. My mum tried to push me into a 9-to-5 job. I lasted 5 years. That was a long time to last. And then I got jobs where I worked all sorts of hours, all sorts of days, and I was so much happier.
The flexibility for you just made life easier, and the opportunity to do different things, because it wasn't all the same thing. It wasn't redundant. It wasn't happening constantly.
I was going to say that it was not the same thing consistently of what you're doing, because I'm a person that likes to do different things. And that's, like I say, with readings, it's so fun because you don't know what sort of reading you're going to get, if it's going to be a sensitive one or really intense, or do you know what I mean? It's all different ways and means about it. And I just love what you're doing.
And then, in my case, it was a matter of just pure survival, taking any job I could get to put food on the table, and hiding my psychic abilities from the world. And now that I'm able to be who I am and not be ashamed of it, ooh, da lolly.
I love that I got to play a part in that.
Yes.
Play a part in that. Because even beforehand, you were still doing the readings until you were already a reader. But when you came here, you had only done it in group settings. You had never done it where it was just, live in this way. Like we would do.
Yeah, lives I had only ever done in group settings, but I've been reading for people for 40 years, but hiding it. Only people that I knew I could trust to read for. Yeah.
I'm exactly the same. I've been in and out of the tarot closet so often, I feel like I'm in a whirling door sometimes, but now I'm totally out.
It's nice to be out, isn't it?
It is. It's like when you have something for so long and then you try to just like block it out for such a long period of time in your life, and then it's like spirit saying to you, no, you need to do it, like this is your purpose. And then sometimes you have to go through something either traumatic or something that's really gonna knock you off your feet in a sense, to wake you up and be like, hello, this is your purpose, this is your destiny, this is what you're meant to be doing. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna listen now, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's exactly what happened to me when I was 19. I got a big knock on the head that I couldn't ignore.
Sometimes we have to be shooken. We have to be awakened. Some people have health problems that lead them to the spiritual path. Some people die and come back, takes them to their spiritual path. There's a lot of things going on. that takes people to their spiritual path.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. It was the passing of my dad and him coming to visit me afterwards, after he passed, that set me on this journey of what's going on here. I need to learn, I need to understand. And I've been doing it ever since, but in and out of the tarot closet, depending on where I was working. Because some jobs you just can't be both because of certain contractual arrangements you might have with them. Let's say that much. I don't want to say where I worked, but
Alea says that's understandable. Yes.
Yeah.
But I came into the psychic standing with my whole life. There was never a moment in my life that I felt that I wasn't allowed to use it because my parents supported, they raised me this way. So they always supported me. My family supported me. I learned magic from my grandma. I learned certain abilities from my mother. My father taught me other things. My other grandmother taught me things. Two greats for me. My great-great-grandfather worked with Edgar Cayce. You can see him in the Edgar Cayce Museum. His picture is on the wall with Edgar Cayce as they both went through North Carolina helping and healing people with his abilities. So it was absolutely amazing. So I got the chance. I didn't even know that about my grandfather until my great aunt said, you know, your great-great-grandfather worked with Edgar Cayce, showed me him and everything. His name is on the plaque. I was just like, wow, there's a
That's
celebrity.
exciting.
To me, that's a celebrity in the family. Everybody else doesn't know who he is, but to me, that is a celebrity within my family. Whether people see that, they can see it however they want, but I know how I see it. I think that's amazing.
And what a great ancestral spiritual lineage that you have.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. Well, I've got more news for you because something just happened. I wonder what it is. We got a mega!
A mega reading, yeah. We never know who's going to pop up on the screen, so we all wait to see whose face is it going to be. Well, look, thank you. It's Casey. Casey, thank you so much for donating to our very special fundraising causes that we are going to be donating to from this particular show. We really, really, really appreciate it. And Casey, let's have a look at your question. Casey says, meeting with my boss tomorrow, and I disagree with the way he wants to reorganize the team. Is there hope of me standing up or just giving in? All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I call a this or that reading. I'm going to look at both of those scenarios and see how the energies will play out for you. And Casey says, my pleasure. Thank you for donating to charity. Yes, we believe in paying it forward here at My Psychic Connection. So I'm going to have a look at what the energies will look like if you choose to stand up and say your piece. Being an Aquarius, this energy is strong for that. So I'm going to have a look at the energy for that. And then I'm going to have a look at the energies of how it will be if you don't stand up and you don't speak up. And then we'll do a cross in the middle. So let's see what we've got here. If you do decide to speak up, the initial reaction is going to be the Magician reversed. And so the initial reaction is, hang on, you're not in charge, I am. So I feel that the first reaction will, they're not going to like it, particularly your boss is not going to like it because he wants to be the magician. He wants to be the one that, or she wants to be the one that organizes it all. As you continue to speak and keep speaking up, I've got the 9 of Wands reversed. I see this as empowering you from within. You know, with this 9 of Wands upright, you've been sort of protecting, you've been standing up, you've been trying to protect things, but you're getting a bit worn out. And I kind of feel that this is going to be a last-ditch attempt for you. What I mean by last-ditch attempt is that you're getting to the stage with your boss where you're looking at, well, what else can I do, as opposed to just straight-out confrontation. As you continue through this meeting about reorganization, I've got the Lover's card reversed. Unfortunately, it is not going to work out well for you. But you know, sometimes we need to stand our ground regardless of the outcome, regardless of the impact. The key thing that I'm seeing here is how you stand up. There are ways and means of saying your piece without turning it into an out-and-out confrontation, because that will serve no one. So if you do decide to stand up, how we can negate some of these negatives that I see in the cards is that you do it in a careful way. And Casey says 1000%. Yes, you need to be diplomatic. I know that's going to be a pain to do, but you will need to be a little bit diplomatic in how you do it. You'll need to use that Aquarian energy of objectivity. Don't let your emotions drive what you say. Otherwise, there will be outbursts that will negatively kick back to you. So if you are going to speak out, and I do feel that you will, it is about being objective, stating the facts of the matter around this reorganization, talking about the benefits and the negatives as you see them, but presenting it in a diplomatic way, because your boss will not like this confrontation in front of the other staff and will just try and shut you down. Now, if you decided not to say anything and go with the flow of whatever's happening initially, I feel that you won't be happy with doing that. I've got the Six of Cups reversed, because you're looking at what's gone on in the past. And Casey says, funny you say that. I think there is an Aquarius at work that has a crush on me. Oh, interesting. It's nice energy when they're in positive form. So with the Six of Cups reversed, I'm kind of seeing that initially, if you don't say anything, you're going to regret it, because the Six of Cups is when we look at the past, we look back through sentimentality. And this has been brewing in you for a long time. It's not just about what they're talking about this reorganization. This boss and things that have been happening at work have been brewing for you for a heck of a long time. And you're kind of at the stage where almost enough is enough. As the meeting continues about this reorganization, I feel that if you decide not to speak up, because it is a free will choice, I feel that you will just need to be really, really careful. The Queen of Pentacles, if again you're going to say anything, do it in a diplomatic way. Do it in a way where you're coming from a source of understanding of what's being said. I usually say to people, if in job situations where you're having a difficult conversation or you want to say something that you're not sure of the impact, it's really important to use reflective listening. So if your boss says, in this reorganization, we're turning everything upside down, instead of you jumping in and going, oh, no, don't do that, the reaction would be, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that we're turning things on its head and we're doing it differently. Is that correct? Because then you get a little bit of rapport, you get a little bit of that. But I feel like it's a safer venue for you to not say anything, but I don't think you'll be happy with that. As we continue through, I've got the Ace of Cups reversed. So again, I've got emotion here. So I kind of feel that the choice between standing up and saying something and not standing up, I feel not standing up personally will be harder for you. Personally, you'll feel like you're not doing what you feel you are on purpose to do. And standing up, I do see that there will be a negative reaction to it, but this is where you can be strategic. Aquarian energy is very strategic energy with that fixed air as well. So if you do decide to stand up, and that's where I'm leaning at the moment, make sure that you focus on the facts. Don't get overly emotional, because that will not be helpful. And also, too, make sure that you're clear about reflective listening. And Casey says, I'm a Gemini. I have to speak up. Lol. Yes, you do. But it's how you speak up. That is the key for this particular thing. How do you do it? You need to stay in the boundaries of your job role, for starters, but it doesn't mean that you can't speak up. Let's do a T coin to finish up for you, Casey. And we have the Camel. So when you go into this meeting, look for clues, look for symbols, look for ways into saying what you have to say, but do it step by step. The camel is successful when it moves step by step across the desert, and the camel is about success after effort. So the impact may not feel strongly positive for you from the outside coming in, but if you handle it in a diplomatic way, you are going to feel that you've done what you need to do. I do hope you found that to be of help, and Casey says thank you. And I will pass you on to our gorgeous Destiny Kay.
Hi, Casey, my lovely. Wow. So I've been sitting here connecting with your energies, and right now I want to say it's like my cheeks feel like they're on fire. I do want to say that right now, what's happening in this present moment, it is like the energies are roaring so high that it's like I can see and visualize like a volcano. And it's like it's to that point at the top of it that is literally wanting to spill over the top and erupt and explode. And that is how I feel that you're feeling right now in regards with this, you know, this meeting that's going to take place with your big boss. Now, what I want to say, it's like everything is running high with you at the moment. But what I want to say, that spirit is saying that you're now needing to be level headed here. So I want to say to you, as much as you're a speaker, as much as, you know, you're wanting to talk out and get your point across, which I completely understand, because I feel, thank you, spirit, the word I heard just then was there's a lot of compassion in you as well. And you're a very passionate person about the things that mean a lot to you. So like lovers, you know, work, you know, anything that, you know, friendships, it's all about that loyalty. And I feel like with you, with your team, that you feel like they're not getting that full loyalty. So that is why you are feeling all of this fiery energy at the moment, but also with the air energy, with the Aquarius at the moment as well. I do want to say to you, I feel like you're needing to take action, but the action you're needing to take is within yourself. So I feel like you're needing to just stop, pause, breathe for a minute, and rethink your words on what you're going to say. I do feel that you are going to speak out your words, but the way, it's about how you're going to word it, my lovely. I just strongly feel that once you stand and pause for just a moment, try to reword the way that how you're going to say it. Don't let, you know, your anger, your fears, your anger, your emotions and feelings all come out in one blurt. I definitely have my facts ready and will be strategic into my approach. Right. So this is saying to you, that is about you taking charge, but taking charge in the right way with what you're needing to say. I feel like with you as well, Casey, my lovely, just take a moment to like meditate yourself. And I want to say to you, get yourself in some sort of like energy in a way that you can calm your mind, but also at the same time know exactly what it is that you're needing to do to the next part of what is happening in regards with this. I do feel that like your team means a lot to you, and because how they've been treated and what is going on right now in the present moment, it's like you're not liking what is happening there with that as well. But I do want to say, with the way that you're going to structure it, thank you, Spirit, that's the word I heard, you're going to be able to organize it and place it in a way that is going to be understood, but also at the same time, it's going to be you getting your part across as well, what you're needing to say. But when I connect with your energies, Casey, my lovely, I get that you're going to do it in a very like professional manner, in a professional way. And then I want to say that I am feeling that, you know, all of the answers and things that you're looking for will be coming to you as well. So in a sense, it's like you will feel like a bit of a relief that is lifted and removed off of your shoulders because of everything that has been happening. It's like all of this build up, you know, like for an example, like you get a bottle of fizz, yeah, and you're shaking that, because I feel like this definitely has been going on for such a long period of time. And it's like, when is it gonna, when's it gonna happen, you know? And I feel that this is what is happening as we speak, because I'm getting like a lot of just heat coming on from my face now, and I just feel that you're at that point now, Spirit is saying like breaking point of just all of it coming over the top. But I do feel if you keep yourself grounded, you keep yourself focused, you meditate on that, on what you're going to say moving forward, then you're going to be able to take that action, what is needed. And then I feel like everything is going to be in a lot more calm manner and state, should we say, which then I do feel after that there's going to be coming back into balance, back into alignment, and feeling this sense of just like release of all this tension, release of all this energy that has been, thank you, Spirit, the word I heard is like het up, you know, het up energy. And I want to say then the answers you need will definitely come, and then more energy, positive energy, you know, vibrant energy will come in and forward, so you can move on to the next part of what's going to happen after that. And then I then feel like your boss is then going to look at how you are very nurturing. Thank you, Spirit. The word I heard is like very nurturing of like the team, and very understanding of their feelings and emotions and what is happening in regards with the workplace as well, my lovely. But I do know that your energies are definitely going to be gaining strength after all of this, once you then reword what it is that you're needing to say and breathe through the process as well, and then everything will fall into place as well. Wow. And breathe. But thank you so much, my lovely Casey, for your time, your energies this evening, and being here at my Psychic Connections. And I'm now going to pass you over to school, and thank you so much. Love and light to you.
Hey, Casey, thank you for this beautiful donation. It really does help out in so many ways. So I'm seeing a bit of a conundrum here, really big conundrum for you, because you feel as if the changes that he's implementing are kind of all over the place, like they don't come together as one cohesive plan. Like, what the hell are you doing, dude? And it is going to affect a lot of people in a horrible way. Now, the thing I'm seeing here, I'm not much off different from destiny or energy, is that if you do speak up, and for speaking up, I got to show you this. This is very visual. I've got the wheel of fortune in reverse, and I've got the chariot in reverse. Both of those are wheels. They're like cogs in the wheel as well. And both of those are the wheel of fortune in reverse is very bad changes or swift, sudden changes that you're unexpecting and not wanting. And the chariot in reverse is no forward movement. I asked specifically if you speak up in the meeting. So if you speak up at that meeting, the other card I got for that is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands upright is a go-getter. It's a passionate man. It's a younger man that can just make things happen, and he's passionate about what he does. But if you speak up at this meeting, everything is going to be screeching to a halt, and he is going to be angry as all get out. I'm not seeing it any other way than that. You will be shut down, and you will be shut up, and you will be made to look foolish somehow, because he doesn't mince words. He will say what he thinks, when he thinks it, and how he thinks it, and it could but go very poorly. So remember, I just said if you speak out at the meeting. Now, if you don't speak up, and then I'm going to come around to what you can do, you will really be unhappy with yourself. These changes do not make sense to you, and they do not make sense for the company. So if you don't speak up, you're going to be very, very unhappy with yourself. You're going to feel trapped in a situation like, I didn't speak up at the meeting, so I can't speak up now. So, and you will feel like leaving. You will feel like leaving, and you're not ready to leave a job just yet. You've just gotten to where you're feeling comfortable again, and you're not afraid of the way things are going. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? But there is a solution. What I really need you to do, if at all possible, speak to him tomorrow before the meeting. Speak to him alone. Make him aware that you have some things that you would like to say about his implements, his plans he wants to move forward with, and do it one-on-one. Okay. If he does not see eye to eye with you, at least you're not blindsiding him in the meeting where he's like, to hell you say, and just turns into some kind of I don't know, Knight of Wands in reverse is not a nice thing to deal with. Give him a heads up, at least. Let him know there are some things I disagree with you. If you prefer to discuss them at the meeting, I'll be happy to tell you why I disagree with you and how. And I'll be happy because I know you got a plan. I know you're not just saying, I don't like these plans. I got something that will work better. Let him know. Shed the light. The Hermit is one of the best people for shedding light on information and getting things done right. That's Virgo energy, which is beautiful to your Gemini energy. So get him alone before the meeting. If he has time, or if he doesn't just brush you off, let him know that you have some concerns that you would like to speak with him in private about. If he does not have time with that, let him know that you will be bringing them up at the meeting. Don't just blindside him. And he'll still be angry. And she says he's a Pisces. Oh my gosh. Okay, so mutable to mutable. So he's really all over the place with these ideas. They do not make sense to you. You can't not say anything, but don't set yourself up for just being blasted by sideswiping him at the meeting without some warning or some discussion, because he will be brutal. He will be brutal. Okay, I'm going to pass you on to Journey. I hope that helps. I love you and thank you for your donation.
All right. So, Casey, let's talk about this boss because he's been a pain in your rear end for quite some time. She says, "Oh, it's be interesting. It'll be interesting." Okay, so the thing about taking control, taking control over what is yours, taking control over your ideas. Do not allow him to outshine you. This is what he's trying to do. So this boss, to me, and from what I've gathered, is I'm going to be dominant. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to put you in your place, and wants to do it publicly. Wants everybody to see it. She goes, "Can I also ask if my intuition is on point? Does the Aquarius have a crush on me?" The Aquarius definitely has a crush on you. And the thing about that, I just talked about all this Aquarius energy. He's not going to be able to hide it no matter what the hell he does. The truth is going to shine on that situation. When it comes to your boss, though, he's trying to show that he knows more than you do because you do your job so well. You're spoken so highly of that he feels like he needs to dominate you. He needs to control you. Make sure that your ideas that are brought to the table are your ideas. Do not allow him to claim, because I do believe that he's going to try to tread on you and take away some of your light. Remember, he is a birthday candle. You're a fucking sun. You will outshine him. They cannot see him without you. If you are there, he disappears because they depend on you. They expect to see good things from you. They're not so much expecting great things from him. See, they know how he works, and they're going to wonder where his ideas came from. His ideas are old ideas, just with a little bit of a plot twist that benefits him. Not benefits the company, doesn't benefit you, just benefits him. That chasing himself, all that emotion, going around and around in a circle, he doesn't know how to hide the truth. He wants the truth to be hidden because he doesn't want everybody to see it. But you need to take control here. And I know you've got the power within you. All that Gemini energy, you know what a twisted personality is. See, you have it built within you. You could be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And flip like a switch and be like, "You're the biggest piece of shit I lived on the planet." Birthday candle versus the sun. Great point. Exactly. So the only way they're going to see him is without you. And they better have a really good telescope. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Because you know how far the sun is. And if that birthday candle sitting beside that sun, it's going to get a little too hot for him, and he's going to melt away faster than what he came in as. You are a bright light. You are a strong individual. You are a strong, powerful woman. You need to embrace that. Do not be scared of it. Do not allow yourself to feel fear with that. Any advice on the Aquarius? All right. So with the Aquarius, I get a loving friend, a person who adores you, would do anything in the world for you. I know that your heart is not there. I know your heart is not there because Mr. Leo still plays a part in your life. But Mr. Aquarius, is piquing your interest. And it doesn't surprise me with all of this Aquarius energy, even with Aquarius Mercury, the communication is sly. He's got that power to communicate. But the thing about that power to communicate, he can't hide what he's saying. He can't hide what he's feeling. He can't hide behind a mask. There's no mask for him. There's too many planets and the sun, and hell, the moon just left Aquarius. Thank God it's in Pisces. It's a slot machine. And she says, Leo definitely has my heart. But the thing about that is I know that Leo has your heart, but Aquarius does pique your interest. I'm not saying it's harmless. I'm going to say that it's harmless because Aquarius knows that there is somebody in your life. So Aquarius knows. He can tell. He can see that for what it is. But he can't help how he feels and how he wants to get closer to you. And he wants to prove to you that he's more than what you see now. So he feels like he's on a mission. And I don't know if you're a part of that mission. You're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm part of this mission. But what you need to do is, stay friendly with him. If he feels like he's getting a little too close, allow him to be friend zoned. Friend zone his ass. She goes, I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with him. I don't feel like it's going to be hard to deal with him. I do feel like he will understand and he will respect your boundaries. He will respect those boundaries. I don't see him wanting to cross that line because crossing those boundaries, she says, he's a nice guy, very friendly. Exactly. But if he crosses those boundaries, he knows he'll lose you. She goes, he's too nice. There's no such thing as too nice. We all say that person's too nice. But when we need somebody, that's the person we run to. We run to the person that's too nice. We run to that person. We don't go to the people that are mean and super opinionated because we don't need their opinions. We just need someone to hear us out. We need super nice people. The thing is, too, is that you haven't got a chance to know him on a stronger level, which could show you the other side of who he is. Not saying he's a bad guy, but we all have our bitchy moments. Let's just say that. We have our cuntiness to us. And all of us do. We all have that moment. But that'll normalize him versus making him too nice. See, it creates a balance for you. But again, Mr. Leo has your heart. So Mr. Aquarius doesn't have a chance. But he does pique your interest. The energy put towards you is nice. But friend zone him. You got to take control and put him in that friend zone. That's what needs to happen right now. He just needs to know where he stands. And where he stands right now is in the friend zone. He's not the guy you're going to marry. He's not the guy that you're going to go on dates with. But I can say this. Because of the energy that he's providing the energy that Mr. Leo is not providing at this moment. So this is why this piques you. Because Leo is thinking about Mr. Leo right now. She says, thank you, love you guys. Anything else you can pick up around me? That energy that I was telling you about why you're picking up on his energy and it's feeling so strong is because Mr. Leo is thinking about himself right now. He's focusing a lot of time and attention on the things that he's doing, which is giving you less attention. So you're kind of liking what's coming from Aquarius. But again, still nothing comes from it because your heart is with Leo. He seems to be a little bit normalized for you. And Mr., like you already said, he's too nice. When you say he's too nice, you've already friend zoned him. That goes for any woman I've ever met. I have had women growing up. I had 7 aunts. I was raised by women mainly, and I had lots and lots of girlfriends. Aquarius is a lot of positive energy. Leo has a lot going on, but positive moves coming. Exactly. But Mr. Aquarius is providing energy that you're not receiving from, is not receiving from Mr. Leo. So it's kind of balancing you out right now. It's also giving you a lot of strength to move forward. Take that power and all that love and support that you have, including the love and support that you have here, and run with it, girl. Make sure you speak your mind. Make sure you stand your ground. Do it professionally. Do not let anybody take control of your work, and continue to shine like the sun that you are. Because guess what? That birthday candle will burn out, and we'll find out that all it was a dwarf planet. And the only way he's going to be successful is if you're around. Because guess what happens when there's no sun? You've got a cold, dead planet. I'm pretty sure Energy and Squirrel are loving this astrology and but Casey, thank you so much for that, and I appreciate you and helping us with our fundraising today. We do appreciate everybody doing that for us. We're doing really good, and I do appreciate it, guys. It's beautiful.
It's been awesome.
Yes.
It's been awesome.
It's been amazing.
And guys, I'm back at 10 p.m. on Thursdays. Journey Ryan's back on 10 p.m. on Thursdays. Guys, remember to make sure you're checking out my show every Thursday at 10 p.m. I will be doing that for the next 2 months while Cassidy is on her wonderful world trip break with her father, doing something that her dad has always wanted to do his entire life. I love that for her, because not only is it an adventure for her, but she's doing something that helps bond her and her father. And that connection is absolutely amazing between the two of them. If you ever watch Cassidy talk about her dad, her face lights up. Like literally, that man has got her heart, and that it's a beautiful thing to see. I know not everybody gets the chance to see it, but I get to see it, and it makes my day. So, and Squirrel, you've seen it too when she just talks about her dad.
I love it. I love it.
Kind of like when Destiny, she was talking about when she talked about her grandfather, her face lit up. It was the man she loved and cared about, and this just you could see that, and it was beautiful. So I love that energy. And energy too. She talks about certain people, and you see that glow. When you talk about your husband, you glow. When I talk about everybody, I'm just Journey. I glow all the time. Look at I'm in the glow right now.
You're glowing now.
I'm glowing right now. All right, guys, we're having so much fun. And guys, do know that Journey and Friends will be coming back here soon. And Casey says, thank you. See you on Thursday. All right. Thanks, baby girl. I love talking with Casey. I've been talking with her for quite some time. And guys, you can find all of us at mypsychicconnection.com. Make sure you guys are checking that out. And love saying goodnight, everyone. We're not going anywhere just yet. We're still going to be here for just a little bit longer. Love, you better stick around, because what we're going to do next is we're going to do a little bit of something that we all do on our shows. So we're going to start off with energy. Do you have a crystal or something you want to bring forward, or talk about some tea?
Oh, what will I do? There's so many choices. My moon in Gemini goes, oh, will I do this? Will I do that? What will
guys,
actually,
you have no idea how she prepares for this show. She brings up her notes. It looks like a phone book. It looks like a phone book.
Great.
The studying and things that she's got going on. It just, I love that part of your mind, because it resonates with that Virgo side of me, because I have trillions of notes. That's why I have 22 terabytes of backup service, so I can just keep everything.
Exactly. I loved learning. I loved learning about all things spiritual. And MC Con says, I love the notes. Yeah, hang on, I have to show you this. Here it is. It's not full yet. This is my next folder. There it is, my Psychic Connection folder. And the rest of it's on my table at the moment.
That is great.
I love it. That's what I love about you. But she is going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to pass it to Destiny with some angel numbers. Squirrel's going to do a human spirit reading, and I am going to do a sacred force reading. This is for the collective, guys. So it's not for one individual. This is for everybody. Take something with it. She goes, oh, I thought everyone was leaving. Laugh out loud. Love, no, we're sticking around. We're sticking around, guys. If anybody else wants to get a donation in to help us right now, I would appreciate it. Journey, is your rising sign a Virgo? No, Sagittarius.
Woohoo!
I have 4 planets in Virgo. But
yeah, he's like super Virgo.
Yes.
It's like Virgo on speed.
I know. And they're all in the same house too. Weren't they all in the same house?
They're all, well, depending on what either house system you use, they're still in the same house. So that's pretty daggone cool.
Very Virgo. Very Virgo. And lots of retrogrades with me. I have like 4 retrogrades in my chart as well. So come on, bring on them retrogrades. They don't mess with me, but they mess with everybody else. All right. So
you're living proof that Mercury retrograde can be a good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's go with energy. What do you got?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a crystal reading for you, because you can use crystals for divination, and I'm using my special crystal ally cards, which are out of print these days. So let's draw a card and then I will draw a crystal. This is the collective, so this is the only time that I would do a general reading on a live show, is when we're doing something like this. So remember, for general readings you can go to mypsychicconnection.com. All right, the card I have for you is a crystal that I always have difficulty pronouncing. Is a thestulite. This is a really unusual crystal. It's not a common crystal. And this is about alternative realities. Now, when we talk about reality, there's a difference between reality and actuality. We all have our own realities. What is real for me might not be real for you. And that's where our truths come from. That's where our opinions can come from as well. And so what this card is saying is, look at the different realities that are around you. And that means, can you step into someone else's shoes for a moment and see the reality of their situation, their world, from their perspective? And that will help you have a better understanding of the situation and the person. Now, I want to draw a crystal out of my little crystal bag that I have here. And the crystal that I have is smoky quartz. I love smoky quartz. It's a form of quartz, and it is a dark form of quartz with that smokiness. So this is saying that what you need to do is, when you're looking at these alternate realities, alternate situations, alternative ways of being, do it from a grounded perspective. Keep your feet on the ground. Have you ever noticed when someone who's really powerful has this great idea or has a great viewpoint on something, and if you don't stay grounded in who you are, you take it on board as your own? A lot of people who are empaths do that, who haven't set up their boundaries or can't control their empathetic abilities. So be aware that it's great to step into someone else's shoes, but stay grounded with this smoky quartz while you do it, while you get a sense of how something might feel for them, how they might think about something. And doing that always helps with communication, I find. So that's just a little bit of crystal divination for you. I'm now going to pass you on to our beautiful Destiny K.
All right, Destiny.
Hi, everybody. And as you know, I love to do and talk about angel numbers. So as a collective this evening, we are going to do this together. We are going to build in all of our energies, and we are going to take a deep breath in, and we are going to release everything out. Okay. So what we're going to do now together, we are all going to build this energy in. I am going to use this beautiful Angel Numbers book here by Kyle Gray. And as you know, beautiful souls, Destiny K loves to go a little bit more in depth with that to give you a more clear of an understanding of what is happening and what this message means for us. And this is going to be a collective. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and then we will see together what it is all going to say. So here we go, my lovelies. I'm now going to close my eyes. I'm scrolling through the pages. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay, wow. So the angel number and message that comes up for us today for the collective is angel number 119. Your message says that you are being invited to step into your power and take charge of your situation. Stop waiting for other people to influence your next move. Wow. So what this message is saying to you, beautiful souls, right now, it's all about, you know, not hiding behind closed doors anymore, but actually opening them doors and stepping into the light and finding yourself and knowing that it's okay for you to do so now. And in regards with what we've just had, you know, with the new moon in Aquarius, and it's been very quirky. It's now this time for you to get yourself grounded, but get yourself focused, but also motivated at the same time. And this is saying to you that this is a crucial time, in actual fact, right now, in this present moment, that it's time for us to start going after the things that we've always wanted to have in our lives. But not only that, but we are destined to have as well. And what Spirit and your angels are saying to you right now, beautiful souls, is if you don't step into the unknown, you're never going to know what is going to be happening if you don't move forward from that. So if you stay where you are going to, always repeat them same patterns, cycles, routines over and over again. And you're not going to be able to see what is actually waiting for you. There's so many doors, there's so many opportunities that are like literally hitting you in the face right now. And this is your angel saying, come on, wake up now. It's time for you to really get your acts together. This is the main key factor here. And it's all about when we all start communicating and understanding what it is we're needing to know and do moving forwards. This is all about you communicating with yourself. When you start to tap into that energy, you are then going to be able to bring that all out of yourself and be like, light bulb moment. Now I realize what I'm needing to do. And now I need to go forward here because I'm needing to take charge of my life and own it as well at the same time. Thank you, Spirit. The word I heard is don't procrastinate on it, but get to it now and do it, because it's time to take that action and it really is needed. And also just know that your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones, your spirit guides are all standing around you as well. Wow, powerful. So there was the beautiful angel number and message for you today, which was angel number 119. Thank you so much for joining me on that. And that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Alison, there for the confirmation, my lovely, as well. And I hope that helps everybody that heard and needed that guidance for today. And I'm now going to pass you over to Scribble. And thank you so much there. And thank you.
Right. Okay, I am going to throw a collective reading for what we all need to hear with my human spirit oracle. I love this deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm loving this. It says, hit your target. And I'm going to tie this directly to all the Aquarius energy that's out there, because Aquarius energy does have, Journey said it earlier, very little filter in telling it like it is. And what you want to do is be very, very careful during this time over the next month, because there's going to be a great deal of Aquarius energy. Venus will be moving into Aquarius, as well as Mars and that Sun and Pluto. This is so much Aquarius energy. Hit your target. So don't bottle everything up so much. If something's bothering you, don't bottle it up. Love says, exactly. Are you talking to me? You talking to me? Robert De Niro, I love him. And Amanda says, helped greatly. Wow, I believe that's for Destiny. But don't bottle everything up so much that you just explode on some poor little unsuspecting victim here. Love is laughing. Hit your target. Make sure that if you have something to say, you say it to the person that you need to say it to. And also, if you're bottling it up and that Aquarius energy isn't helping you get it out, by golly, use that Aquarius energy to say it calmly, logically, and realistically to the person you need to say it to. Whole bunch going on around nowadays where we're not saying what we think and feel. Stop doing that to yourself, and stop doing it to the poor little unsuspecting victims. Then I have got I'm golden. That's another thing. When you get this that's all bottled up, that's a slew of negative energy we've all been holding on to. This Aquarius time is an invitation to get it all off your chest without, killing each other, because Aquarius is really good at putting it logically. Amanda says, so needing to do that. When you get this off your chest, and Love says, I definitely feel on that mode. I know, right? And Amanda says, without exploding on someone. Exactly. And if you gotta explode, at least explode on the right person. When we get all this off our chest, when we've said it without being on the attack, because when we go on the attack, we're going to feel bad. But if we say it calmly and clearly and to the right person, we are going to feel golden. We are going to be able to speak more clearly on everything else that gets bottled up behind the annoyance or the disappointment or the distrust that we're not able to voice. Everything else gets trapped behind that. Speak it out. Speak it to the right person. We'll be golden. I'm going to pass you on the journey. Love you guys.
All right. Let me get my big ass on the screen here. Here we go. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show so far, and we appreciate everybody and the donations. That really helps the cause here. So Love did tell Destiny, thank you. We didn't get a chance to put that one on the screen. So Love sends her thanks to that, and also thanks to Energy from Love as well. And let's get to my part of the reading. All right. So we've had some good angel numbers. We got a good crystal lesson. We got some human spirit energy going on. Now we've got a sacred forest, which is funny because Squirrel is from the forest and Journey's on a human path. So it's funny that we have the opposite cards of each other. I think we need to swap, but I really love how she reads those cards. They really talk to her, and I love that for her. As these cards, I mean, they've just brightened up my day, and absolutely love how that comes through. Love says, "Thank you, Squirrely." All right, and many thanks to you all for spreading love. Thank you. All right, let's get to it, guys. So, love. Right off the bat, we're coming right into this energy of love, which doesn't surprise me. We've got Valentine's Day right around the corner, where we all see this as a day of love. Valentine's Day did not start off as a day of love. It actually has a really brutal history. But I'm pretty sure on the shows on Valentine's Day, because you get two of them, they're going to talk a little bit about that, some something. So if you guys want to see Destiny K and Bunny Sugars, you catch them at 8 o'clock on Valentine's Day. And then Squirrel and Energy are going to be on at 10 p.m. Eastern. So guys, make sure you're checking out these shows. There's going to be a lot of information, a lot of love talk. It's going to be great. And Journey may pop in randomly. You never know when he shows that up. He's like the Golden Globe that just pops up, and he's just like, ta-da, here I am. So let's keep it going. But we're talking about love here. So we've got the love card that's popped up, allowing yourself to love. Now, the thing you're thinking is to love everybody else. No, this is to love oneself. This isn't to love everybody else. You automatically provide love for everybody else. The person you provide the least amount of love to is yourself. So let's start focusing a little bit on ourselves. It is not selfish of you to do that, because if you are worth nothing at that point, you are burnt out, you're going to be worthless to everybody else. So make sure that we are loving oneself and taking care of ourselves, okay? All right. Prosperity. I love the bee. It's gorgeous. All right. So if we can love ourselves, we can prosper from this. There's a lot that we can learn about ourselves that we can share with others to help. We'll get that love back. We'll get that support back. We'll get the things that we're looking for. And in your own way, you are important to the people around you. Everybody is in a certain place in their life because there is a mission that they're on that they don't even know that they've signed up for. But you are going to be a part of someone's life, even if it's a negative way, for someone to see something they need to see. So it's going to come off negative to them, but you're getting to the point. Sometimes my readings can come off very sharp. And it's not because I don't care about you or that I'm annoyed with the reading. It's the fact that there's a certain tone when Spirit gives it to me to let me know how it needs to be delivered to you to make you understand. So there are certain things that happen in this world. Sometimes you have to have a sharp tongue. Sometimes you got to be very careful with the way you talk to somebody, but you know how to do it. Everybody's in that place. By doing that, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to know that you've helped somebody. Prosperity happens. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous connection. But start loving yourself in order to do that, because without loving yourself, you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Miracles. You need to allow yourself to do the self-love to help the others after loving yourself. Remember, always give yourself time, even if it's 15 minutes a day, to get yourself, maybe meditate with a great crystal, or if you guys know energy, she knows different aromas that help you, and she's very good with those, mixing the oils to help you find a certain peace or a certain cleanliness. In my head is what I call it, cleanliness, because it takes you to a place where maybe you have forgotten or you haven't been for a while. It really uplifts you, and it's amazing. I love oils. I do it too. So, but I wanted to give energy credit because she's the one that talks about them on the air. So I definitely wanted to give credit to that. But you know, burn some sage. Make sure we're taking care of ourselves. You want those miracles to happen. You know, you ever heard, you do good, good will come back to you? Those are the miracles it's talking about. Doing good is something as simple as being there, listening, and being a friend. It's that simple. Doesn't mean you have to do all these other things because you want good karma to come your way. Sitting in there, listening and talking as a friend, being there as a person, donating your time, as these ladies are today with me. We're donating our time to provide for a cause because we love to help everybody. And we love that you guys helped us. You guys made that happen today. And we're super thankful and appreciative for you guys helping us to help others. That was my reading, guys. This has just been absolutely amazing. It's been an amazing.
It was so gorgeous. Johnny, can I share a quick poem?
Absolutely.
It's all about love.
Exactly.
It's all about self-love.
We love the love.
When the poem, I only know a little bit of it. When the poem was written, I think it was aimed more at egotistical people, but this is a little poem. Whenever you're feeling down and you want to get your energy for your self-love back up, just say this. I love me. I think I'm grand. At times I think I'll hold my hand. There it is.
Oh,
that's cute.
Oh, I love that.
Amanda says, showing is spreading love. Absolutely. And Love says, thank you, Journey. You are so welcome. Everybody needs to remember to love themselves. You can't love yourself. How the hell is anybody else going to love you? Okay?
True. So true.
Absolutely.
And I want everybody to be reminded that we are in the middle of Black History Month. We are in the middle of Black History Month. This is the time where we all need to recognize where certain people have come from. Look at all the different heritages. You know, it makes you look back and see where we were to where we are today, and how we don't need to forget the past, but we need to forgive the past to move forward, to have a great future and an awesome present. So we need to be aware of what we've done in the past and how we don't repeat that now. And we're going to have some great information about Black history as we go through the rest of this month. And then, guys, next month, in the month of March, it's women's history, what women have been through, what they had to strive to get where they are today. They went through just as much. And women should be proud of where we stand today. And now that you guys can speak up and do so much more. I mean, prior in the past, if you showed your ankle, you were a whore. I don't know who was turned on by ankles, but clearly feet's end. I mean, OnlyFans. So don't work barefooted in the 1700s because you'd be a whore rather than poor. Amanda says, need to love all as one. Exactly. Well, we all need to love as one, but we also need to love as individuals. We need to be able to love things about people that make them unique. That's the most common thing we all have, is being unique. So we're all different, And because that we're all different, we're all the same.
I love that. You said that in your show the other night, and that so resonated with me.
We're all a fingerprint in this world. We all put something here. And whether you know the one little thing that you might have done in somebody's life, how that affected them, and the direction in which they took in order to get to where they are. I have talked to numerous people. You guys know that I have, I have some higher paid clients, like celebrity type clients that I work with that I known before they were famous. And there was a lot that went into it. And then some of the things that I told them, they used in order to get to where they are. And they still to this day recognize that. And no matter how big they've gotten, they have not forgotten me. I still get Christmas cards. I still get birthday cards. I still communicate with them on the phone. We haven't lost touch, and it's beautiful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's
My analogy that I like to use is that we're all pieces of a jigsaw puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Until we put all those pieces together, how can we see the whole picture?
Exactly. Well, ladies, this has been fun. This has been so amazing. Destiny, were you about to say something? I saw you go, and then I started talking, and then I shut up.
No, that's okay. I was just saying that how like nice it's been, and how that we're all doing this together for such a lovely, beautiful cause as well. And it's all about love at the end of the day, like you said, and you have to have that self-love within yourself, because if you don't have that, you're never going to know what love is about, because it's all about loving you. So I always say, like, stand in the mirror, and tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're unique, and you're worthy, and you're strong, and you're going to be able to get through everything. But it's all about you loving yourself first.
Absolutely. We've got to love
ourselves. That's gorgeous.
We have
Thank you.
Because we beat ourselves so much. And it's just not fair to us. Like, we have to stop being our own worst enemy. Do something different. Do something for you, but love yourself. And don't worry about what others say about it. Because it's not their life to live. It's yours. You live with your experience. If you choose to connect with those who are not so graceful, or those who are not thankful to have you in their life, then you're living the wrong path. And it's time to let go of those who don't deserve you and find those who do.
That's lust, not love, I feel. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a part of wanting to be, I want to be a part of the popular kids. You are popular in the group you are associated with the fact that you connect with those people on a deeper level. Like, certain people can't be popular in certain groups because they don't click, and that's perfectly fine. But they're going to go over here, and they're going to be, everybody loves them. They're super popular. Find your group. Find your tribe. I tell everybody that all the time. Find your tribe, because you're on the wrong one. You're an outsider looking in rather than being a part of the circle, looking out. Don't be looking in, be looking out. Stick with your tribe. Don't try to make something happen that doesn't belong. If you're forcing something to happen, you're doing too much.
And it usually backfires.
Yeah. That's what I was opening my mouth to say.
I saw it on your face. Your face tells me everything I need to know. It's like my mom and I, we do that all the time. We can look at each other and know exactly what the hell we're about to say to each other. And then people thought we were talking in our heads to each other, which we do.
Yeah.
And we'll just bust out laughing at the same time. And everybody's like, what the hell are they talking about? They don't get it, but we do. And that's all that matters.
Me and my daughter do that as well. Yeah. And it'll be like, I'll be sitting there thinking of something or a song in my mind, and she'll just come out with it. And I'll be like, but I haven't even said anything. Like, you don't need to say anything because I know, Mummy, what you're thinking. I'm like, okay.
Dusty, My son, my youngest son and I, Marty, we were washing dishes together, and we were at my mother-in-law's house, and we were at a kitchen island, and we walked away from the dishes at the same time, didn't discuss this or anything, and we looked at each other, and we both went, fish heads, eat 'em up, get 'em. I don't know why. And then we busted out laughing and fell on the floor, and Paul's mother was like, what the hell just happened? What just happened?
Oh, that is so good. That is so good.
That's cute. I love that.
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, we've had a good time here, and we've raised quite a bit of money for our cause tonight. Don't worry, we'll have some more pop-up shows like this one. We've got another big fundraiser to do coming up here in a few weeks. So, guys, check that out. We will have that posted for you guys. Check out all of our shows. We're here 4 days a week. Again, Journey and Friends will be coming back soon. So, guys, get ready for that. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. Some things or changes are about to happen. Remember, those who are liking and loving and supporting us on YouTube, they're going to be the ones that get to go first. And then after we get through them, then we'll go with who got in line first. But remember, support our website, support the YouTube channel, and you'll get online. You'll be ahead of everybody else.
Yay.
And donations
Love it.
always jump the list. All right,
Love it,
guys.
love it, love it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let everybody say their goodbyes, and we were going to head out. So let's go ahead and start with energy.
Oh, look, it's been so great here being with you all. I love doing these, what I call combo shows, where we all get together, we all have great conversations. But you know what I really love? I love how we have the conversations with you as well. Your input in the chat is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to everyone who donated this evening. I can't put into words how much we appreciate it and how important it is to pay things forward in our world. And this is one great way that Journey organizes it for us here at My Psychic Connection. So I look forward to seeing everybody back with my regular shows now that I'm back from my little sabbatical. Have a wonderful evening and much love to you all.
So, guys, thank you all for joining us on such a beautiful, amazing show. We are very, very grateful for all the beautiful donations that you have gathered together for a beautiful cause, and know that it's just going for a good purpose as well. I love the energies tonight. I love the beautiful questions. I love the love, because Destiny K does love the love. You're all fantastic. Thank you so much to Journey, to Energy, and to Squirrel for having me here once again. And I'm so super duper excited for Journey and Friends that will be kicking and rocking it very, very soon as well. Beautiful souls, that's enough for me, Destiny K, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Take care. Love and light.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I just want to thank everybody for choosing to spend time with us tonight and to help back up both of these amazing donation reasons. I don't want to say charities, because I don't know, that word bothers me sometimes. But guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting us with your questions. And thank you for showing us the love, because we do all love the love. On to Journey.
All right. It's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
All right. No, I just wanted to do it. I wanted to copy Squirrel. Love says, Squirrely, you always crack me up. Oh, Love, she appreciates that 100%. Guys, we love being here for you. We do appreciate everyone's questions. Guys, do know you guys can check us out tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be with Kay, the Intuitive Empath. It's going to be a great show. Guys, make sure you're tuning in for that. There is not a midnight show because I have moved to Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. So check me out at that time. And but Kay is our opening. I call her the opening act for the week. So she's going to let everybody know all the new things that are coming through and what's happening. And guys, make sure you're checking out her show. She's absolutely amazing. She couldn't be here tonight. She had prior engagements, which again, I didn't realize that it was Super Bowl Sunday when I made this event. And I was like, oh crap. So, but it still turned out beautiful. And we're so happy that you guys are here. from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you so much for being here. We appreciate everybody, and we will catch you guys on our shows throughout the week. Guys, be here or be square. We love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.